Hey guys, Tommy with Hastings Lawn Care. I just wanted to get back with you here on a quick video. I want to start making tips for people because I see so much misinformation out there, and a lot of the times the things that matter most aren't talked about. So, there's enough grass out here for everybody. The one thing I can't understand is why people take so offense to other people cutting grass around where they live or around the area with which they cut. There's so much opportunity with other lawn cares. You can collaborate. I was working with another lawn care whenever I come across yards that either was a little bit out of my area, because I'm real big on route density, but we'll do that in another video. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Squirrel? No. But anyways, route density is a big thing, but I will be covering that in another video. But back to the point of this video is other lawn care companies. And with that being said, I was passing over jobs that I couldn't take on either due to the weather or they were too far out of my route. And I thought they were doing a great job. I never really heard any feedback. But then I had a woman reach out to me and she said, "Tommy, I just can't get nowhere with this company. Can you give me a hand? All I need's one cut. I can take over the rest." And I said, "Yeah, I'm so sorry." And after I got to talking with her, the lawn care company that I was referring to people that was out of range for myself or in areas that I couldn't get to with my large trailer, come to find out they were no call, no show people. So with that being said, I run a very reputable business and I'm very big on communication. So for me, referencing out business that wasn't following the same structure that I do, it kind of, it can give you a bad name. It really can. Like, don't ever refer someone that you wouldn't use yourself. So with that being said, I reached out to another lawn care today, and I've seen some of his work. He takes pride in his work just like I do. Leaves stripes, very OCD, doesn't leave grass clippings on the sidewalks. But I reached out to him and spoke with him a little bit, told him I liked his work, and I had a few yards that had reached out to me and just couldn't get to him. So I asked him if he'd be interested, kind of told him what was going on, and he was very appreciative. And, he told me that he would do the same. Like, if there was any yards that I cut in my area that he doesn't, he'll pass them my way. There's enough grass out here for all of us. I'm so busy, I don't have time for jealousy. I'm on Facebook, I go on local pages, I advertise, and I've recently kind of started getting some static from other lawn care companies, and the specific ones that I'm having issues with, they don't take pride in their work. When they leave a job, you'll have 3-inch grass clippings just left all over the place. And that's just not what I do. That's not what I'm about. I'm not going to leave someone's property looking anything less than what I would leave my own property looking like. And with that being said, you can tell that these companies aren't getting very good business because they're going out of their way to try to tarnish the name of someone who does take pride in their work. So long story short, back on topic, just be careful who you refer. Just remember to be humble. You're going to have those people out there that are going to try to down you, down your business, down what you offer. But at the end of the day, in your heart, and from what your customers tell you and reference back. I've had people tell me that their lawn looks the best that it's ever looked. I actually had a lady last week. She got an air conditioner put in, and she told me that the guy that came out to do the air conditioning told her that she had a very beautiful lawn, and she made it a point to let me know that her lawn was looking the best that it ever has, and that she's never gotten a compliment on her yard like that before. And that made me feel great, because the biggest thing is doubt. We're all going to have doubt. That's just part of being human. But when you constantly get that reminder that you are doing a good job, it feels good and helps you push forward. When you're doing lawn care like we are, it gets hot out here. It gets stressful. Your equipment breaks down, and a lot of people quit. you know? But as long as you take those positive comments and you keep pushing forward, you're going to get better and better and better to the point where you believe. And that's the biggest thing, is you have to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, you know, that's the quickest way to failure. You have to believe. And even if you don't, convince yourself you do. It's that simple. I mean, look, I've got this lawn here. I've got this lawn over here. I haven't got to it yet. But you grow. With success, you grow. With my YouTube channel, with you guys watching me now, I'm going to eventually grow. I haven't gotten there yet, but I'm pushing for viewers. I'm pushing for likes. I'm pushing for subscribers. So remember, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Stay updated. Stay in tune. Keep pushing forward. And watch me for more content, because I'm going to help you along the way. As I grow, I hope that you grow with me. Have a good day.